Hi guys, happy Wednesday. I hope your week is going good so far. Today it's going to be another journal with me video. This is going to be for week 34 part 2. So if you don't have your journals yet and your cup of coffee or tea, go ahead and pause this video really quick so you can go ahead and grab those so we can go ahead and journal together if you like, of course. But yeah, today we are doing two different layouts. This is going to be for Thursday and Friday. Thursday, August 20th and Friday, August the 21st. So yeah, I hope, like I mentioned, I hope you guys are having a great week. I hope it has been less busy than mine. Mine has been quite crazy. I wish you guys could see the state of my studio right now. I literally did a deep clean and I rearranged my entire studio about 3 or 4 days ago, and it is a totally disaster. I have papers everywhere on my desk. I have papers everywhere on my floor. It's just and the thing is, I'm the type of the person that I cannot be productive and there's mess around me, so I need to clean, I need to organize before I can actually get to work. But this week has been so hectic that I don't have the luxury to clean my studio. I just have to be doing one thing after another without thinking about it, without having to worry about how my surrounding is looking like, and it's bothering me so much. Are any of you guys like that? Or you really don't care? You can actually be productive no matter what is the state of your of your surroundings. For me, it really bothers me if everything is all over the place. Sometimes in order for me to be productive or creative, I have to clean things around me. I have to have a empty desk, and everything has to be put in place in order for me to be able to be creative. And it's been a challenge because I mean I don't have the time. It's like I mentioned, I've been like constantly one task after another, and it's just been crazy. I just have to cope with the fact that sometimes you have to do the work and the cleaning comes later. At least with my studio, I still get to clean my house, but the studio, yeah, that's for another day when I have a little bit more time. But anyways, enough rambling. Let's go ahead and get into the actual video and what I'm doing here. So for this day, Thursday, August 20th, I actually spent quite a bit of time just doing work. So really the day was nothing special, nothing interesting happened. Was literally me all day working. So the only thing really that happened that it prompted me to actually decorate this layout was the fact that I actually went to town. Me and my boyfriend were running some errands and we had to deal with some things. I was like in the post office trying to open my P.O. box, and I passed by Joanne because I wanted to grab a couple of things to send it to my pen pals, and because why not? I love going to Joanne, and my local Joanne always has the most amazing products when it comes to Tim Holtz. They are always stacking up Tim Holtz stuff, and every time that I go there, they have something new from Tim Holtz. And you guys know, if you've watched any of my previous videos, I'm a sucker for Tim Holtz. I absolutely love everything that he creates. And oh my god, Joanne gets my money every time. It's just why Joanne do that to me? I don't know. And Tim Holtz especially, it's not even Joanne, but But yeah, so I actually end up getting much more than I needed. So all of those items that I'm using today in this spread was actually items that I got it from Tim Holtz at Joann. So I actually grabbed another paper stash from Tim Holtz. They had it a different one. I bought it a previously one called Memoranda, and now they had this one. I forgot what it's called. It's French something. I do have a haul coming up this week, hopefully. I'm pretty sure, actually, today's Wednesday. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the haul is coming tomorrow, Thursday. So, where I get to show you guys everything that I purchased from Joann. But yeah, I got this new paper stash, and I know I didn't need more. I still have quite a bit of the paper stash, the older one that I purchased before, but the pages were so beautiful. So I decided to cover the whole page like you saw me. So this paper that I'm using to cover the page, it is from this paper stash from Tim Holtz. And I also grabbed a, how you say, I don't know, I forgot the name. Of course, my brain always goes blank every time that I'm doing voiceover. Mementos, like a package, ephemera package. That's the word. That's what I was trying to say. I just grabbed another ephemera package from Tim Holtz. They had a different one from the previous ones that I have. This one actually had a very big pieces. Like as you see, this number that I used to edit, the date, the 20. The tags on the left, this is register number, and this others, circle tag, and all of that stuff was Tim Holtz, including the paper doll. I had a purchase before a package from Tim Holtz that had a bunch of different vintage paper dolls, but they had a different one. It's kind of the same idea. It's still, vintage photograph of people, random people, but it was just different people. And you guys know how much I love those vintage paper dolls, so I had to grab that one. So this lady that you saw me adding right there on the right, it is from this package. Again, I will have the haul for this, for this whole purchase that I had at Joann tomorrow, coming up tomorrow. But yeah, and I'm just adding, I just use this tag that says register number, just as an excuse to put actually the day there. And you see me fussy cutting this, this washi tape. And this one is also from Tim Holtz, and I got it also from Joann. And I love this, washi tape. I wish they had more there. This was the only one left, and it doesn't come with a lot. It's very limited, the quantity, but I'm enjoying so much. I've already used, since I got those things at Joann, I've already used this washi tape at least, I think, twice, if not 3 times already. So I'm really, really enjoying this washi tape. So yeah, that's it for this layout. And if you're wondering where I'm going to write in that layout, I'm just gonna write it on top of the paper, especially the portion on the left, the light and the letters on it. It's very light color, so I think I'll have no issues to just write it on top. So yeah, that's pretty much it for that layout. Now we are going to the final layout, which is Friday, August 21st. And again, another, not a very interesting day. Unfortunately, I've been so busy with work and, personal things happening in my life. That's like, there's a lot going on. So my day was just super busy, and there's really nothing special, not even going to Dryelle those days. So You guys know, if you've watched any of my journal with me videos, I usually take advantage of those days that I don't have anything interesting happening to actually decorate the pages how I prefer. I usually come up with different layouts that I like it, and I decorate the page. So I have a little bit more freedom on those days that there's really nothing, interesting happening. Because what I like to do, because I journal about my daily life, I always like, when I can, to integrate something in my layout that reminds me of what happened that day, because I wanted to come back, to those journals and not only, flip through a beautiful journal, but I wanted to flip through those pages and immediately remember, of what happened that day just by looking at it. And that's why I like to save mementos. I usually save, ticket stub or, business cards or anything really that I encountered throughout the day that will remind me of what happened after that day. If I have the chance to take pictures, I will include photos. But yeah, I always try to do something, edit something that reminds me of what happened that day. But there's some days that it's just filled with work. It's boring. There's nothing really interesting happening. Then in those days, I just, take advantage and let my mind kind of like do its thing and be creative. And I get to do, different layouts that I actually get to enjoy creating more than just the regular ones. And for this day, I decided to go with a vintage theme again. I felt it's like because this color, the page color of my traveler's notebook, it's this very intense aqua blue. I've been feeling that lately, especially this month. I've been staying away from vintage because I feel it's hard to match vintage with this color page. But I decided to go with a vintage theme again to kind of just make my soul happy. And for the layout, in order to work out with the color scheme, I've been really trying to make sure that the colors now that I'm using actually matches with the aqua blue of the paper. So what I tried to do was still use the yellow pages, very vintage looking, very yellow. So I grabbed everything that was yellow, brownish, very vintage looking really. And I wanted to mix up a little bit with those roses. I pretty sure you saw me in the beginning there of the video, kind of bring it in. So those roses are in this light pink, but the leaves on those roses are actually a very interesting green. It's almost like an aqua green, but in a darker tone. So I thought it really complemented the color of the page, and I thought it worked really well. So those are the roses that I'm talking about. So I thought you bring this vintage vibe that reminds me of my grandma's couch, when you used to have your grandmas with those very beige fabric with lots of florals. This is what reminds me of, and I really like this vintage style with yellow tones and rose. I think it's such a good combination, and because those roses, like I mentioned, the leaves, the green was not an intense green, was almost like a darker aqua blue type of green, if that makes sense. You guys can see it through the screen, but I think it complemented really well. And I think besides the fact that usually I wouldn't think that yellow vintage would match well with this aqua blue, I think those roses, because of the leaf color, I think it really helped with the whole color scheme, and I really like how it turned out. This is definitely my favorite layout for today. yeah, I'm very happy, very happy. I was very surprised how good it turned out. So yeah, that's pretty much it for today. I don't know if you noticed, but that number 21 right there, I use it for the dates. I didn't have to write anything. And that's it. I'm just gonna bring it close so you guys can take a look at all of the details for both of those pages. But yeah, guys, very short and sweet. I hope you guys enjoyed this video today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. If you like this video, feel free to leave a like. If you have any questions, any suggestions, of course, leave a comment down below, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.